Um, yeah, let me tell a little bit of our story. So we are a very different place to be and to work these days, as opposed to just maybe 3 to 4 years ago. And that is due to some very rich and hard and internal work that we kind of put on ourselves. But we wanted to. It was a the dichotomy was looking at who we were at that time versus who we wanted to be as an organization, as a community partner and institution, and as even a national affordable housing provider and developer. So we took a hard look at ourselves. Currently, our current culture survey, we do a culture survey every year with staff, notes that over 90% of our staff voted that they are extremely satisfied or satisfied with their current job experience within our agency. Now, how did we get there? Again, taking a hard look at who we were versus who we wanted to be. Just in 2022, 2021, morale was down, customer service was down. We lost good talent and leadership. Um, Between now and then, currently, actually, there's less than 30% of our leadership still here that was here just 4 or 5 years ago. So there was somewhat of a mass exodus. Um, and we'll talk a little bit about what that meant and what that looked like. But internally, we had this issue of, wait a minute, we thought and we assumed that we were just this incredible organization to be at, had incredible talent that was slowly leaving, but why? So we launched an internal audit and yielded some really tough results. Um, and the communication, we hear what you're saying, but what you're not saying.
Yeah.
People just didn't feel valued. Some left because there was no value placed in their experience or their ability to function within the organization. We had really a culture that wasn't very inclusive and supportive, a leadership culture that wasn't very supportive of one another and our staff. So we did an audit. We've got these results. We were very intentional about how to respond to those things. We hired a chief diversity officer. I will tell you truthfully, our entire leadership team was not on board. But ultimately, what we did is we ultimately were all held accountable for how our internal culture and performance and ultimately our outcomes really landed. We were very intentional about ensuring equity at every level across the board. And we also wanted a renewed relationship with our clients and with the families that we served, as well as, our community partners. And so we had to really show up differently in order for our clients and our residents and our community to show up differently. So we began really what we saw at the root level. And that was really a shift in our hiring practices and our systems that we had in place for how we attracted talent, how we kept our talent, and promoting our talent from within, which is something we didn't do a lot of